let's do this for a change. Okay, there's this one. Hello, hello. Oof. Oh, well, these don't help either. Power off. Hey! Alright, well, no comments, but at least hey, I'm here. Oh, there's comments. Cindy, hello. Alright, let's see. Beet pulp. Beet pulp. Hey, Smudgy. What are you doing, huh? Ah. You know what? Screw that. Who are you? I know, right? Hello? I know. Who am I? What are you doing? What's going on? I'm gonna go get some water. Hello. Good to see you. I love your shirt. Oh, thanks, ladies. Here's the water bucket. I was like, I think I should go live tonight. No, because then people get mad because I don't get to warn them ahead of time. No, I think I should go live. What was what? The dust? Beet pulp. I've been soaking cubes in beet pulp for Frank, Nellie, Smarty. There's a horse in here? No, there's a horse at my windows. Oh, I was like, there's no horse in here. There shouldn't be a horse in here. It'd be a little weird. Penny! Hello! Susan, I know, Meghan, he is looking amazing. We're gonna go get him in a second, actually. The dust, yeah, beet pulp. There's a scoop in the bucket, or in the bucket, and I was like, yeah, I could scoop that, and I'm like, it doesn't want to scoop. Screw it! We're just gonna pour it. I have so much to clean up still, but horses are being kept up. Woo! Right. Not stable. I got it. Judith, I know I have not been on. I haven't been on because of more personal reasons than anything. It's not necessarily because of busy. Well, partially busy. Yeah, I'm going to need more water. There's not enough water in that. Partially busy. Partially personal stuff and things. But so much has happened. So much has happened, I know. What is it now? It's been a while. We're just going to go with that. But, I'm officially a licensed CDL driver, Class A, without the manual or the automatic restrictions. Ha. I can drive a stick shift truck. That was definitely a test. I'll tell you that right now. That was definitely a test. There we go. That's better. Okay. Good. Good deal. Let that soak. I tell you right now, this stuff does not stop mice. They chewed a hole through it. They left stuff in it. There's poop all across the bottom of this. They've cleaned out all the niblets of grain that they think they could find in the corners. So we're going to drag this thing out of here, and we're going to scrub the inside of it and disinfect it, because that's gross! So our feed is in barrels right now. Our feed's in barrels. Alfalfa, beet pulp, except for this one, but this one we've been feeding out, so yeah. More stuff. Yes, I did pass. I'm going to tell you right now, CDL training school is not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart whatsoever. You think it's going to be easy? No. Definitely no. One of the girls that I said did not look like a truck driver got dropped even from line it with metal. I'm actually thinking about when I tear that thing out of here, because I want to rearrange the feed room. I don't like the way she set it up. I don't like the way it is. I need to move the table. I need to move the stack of shelves. Like, the whole thing needs to be gutted, cleaned, swept, and redone. But when we tear that thing out, I'm going to take it out and fill in those corners with metal, and so that way they can't chew their way in. That's the plan, at least. So I don't know about lining it with metal. I don't know what we have that would be safe on us with our hands down in it. But definitely gonna do metal corners so they're not getting into it. It shouldn't be easy considering the job. It's not. And then one girl that I was like, man, she does not look like a truck driver. She got dropped down from an A to a B level. Like, that's how bad it was. And most of the time she sat on her phone the whole time in the truck. I'm like, you can't do that. I'm going to say right now, I don't know how I passed. I'm glad I did. I don't know how I did, but I'm glad I did. I haven't talked to you guys about that at all. It is weird being live. I'm going to say that right now. It is weird being live with you guys because it's been a while. And I know I've probably lost people. That happens. That's okay. Acceptance. That's this thing for a different part. What about the sticky tiles from Dollar Tree? I don't think I'll trust those either. No. We're just going to do the old-fashioned, and we're going to corner it up with metal and prevent them from getting in. I'm not worried about the inside. I'll be honest. I'm not worried about the inside. I want to clean the inside. Thank you, Lisa. But I don't want to put like a lot of stuff down in there, because then there's stuff to grab, and then things get stuck, and then things get moldy, and no. So there's one. There were 5 of us that took the test that day, and I'm the only one that passed. I don't know how. I don't know why, but I did. So, the school was very much self-taught. From day one, self-taught. Hey, Hannah! I've been missed. I know, Christine. I've gotten a lot of messages from people like, hey, I just wanted to send you this. Thank you. Been thinking about you. Miss you guys. I laughed at the one that was posted in the comments of, I've been diagnosed with Emily, withdrawal. It's spreading across the world. I was like, you freaking people are hilarious. So, but thank you. But truck training essentially is literally, here's the parts of the truck you need to worry about, and good luck. Figure it out. Love the surprise live. Oh, thank you! Are metal garbage cans still available? They are. The thing about metal up here in New York is it rusts very, very easily. And I'm not a fan of metal garbage cans. I really am not a fan. I know people love them. They're mouse proof. I'll be honest, my plastic garbage cans do a great job. I've never had one chewed through. I've never had one chewed through. This is the first time I've had anything chewed into this container, this big wooden container. I've had that since 2018. So it's been here a while. And I'm going to say this is the worst rodent issue I've had ever. Like, we had mice before. We had gophers, woodchucks, digging into my indoor when it was sat empty. I've had possum. I've had skunks. I've had, not in the barn, but we've had, weasels. But, this is the worst rodent issue I've had ever. I blame it on them. Totally blame it on them. So I'm going to stick with the plastic for right now and just kind of see how it goes. So, but the truck driving, really quick, the test, because I know some people had asked me about it. You're driving a 43-foot trailer down city roads. 43-foot trailer on city roads. And, it was interesting. Definitely interesting. Plastic inside metal? Maybe. I don't know. You've had a whole wildlife park. I have. I so have had a wildlife park. Yeah, it was woodchucks in my indoor. I'm never going to get to the trucks. That's okay. Hang on, guys. I'm coming. Where's the cart? Cart. We had foxes run through. Tina was here for that. Actually, we haven't had raccoons either. We had possums and skunks. No bears. Heard the coyote. Hi, Nick. What are you doing, buddy? Did you like your time in the indoor today? Huh? Dragons. Still forgot them light bulbs. It's okay. Seen people use old freezer chests. Yes, I have two. I'm still looking. I'm not using the ones that she left behind. I'll tell you that right now, because those were gross. But, you know, I was so nervous for the test. You get one of three parts, either the front part of the truck, the middle part of the truck, or the trailer. I, of course, got the trailer. The cats are actually helping with the issue. I've had 4 mice in those feed barrels, the plastic ones so far, and Smudge has gotten every one of them for me. So we're cutting it down. And definitely were babies. And definitely was adults. So we're killing the issue. Slowly. But we're killing the issue. Smudge is definitely holding her own. That's for sure. She's a good kitty. Okay, Smarty. Alright, hang on, guys. Let me get the rest of it. Hantavirus. Yes, I am fully aware of the hantavirus. It definitely is an issue by mice. We're very careful. That's why I said we need to disinfect that bin. It's pretty common, though, down in the more warmer states, from what I understand. I don't know about here in New York, though. Alright, Dragon, Nick. Half Nellie's done. You're not getting any, Bilbo, and then the other 3. So Dragon, Nick, 1, and 2 more. California's having a horrible problem with wolves killing livestock. Oh, really? Oh! Oh no. Oh no. No, no. That's bad. I'm sorry. Right. This one. This one. Oh, Gato. I forgot about Gato. This one. My useless barn cat started catching mice. I'm so proud of her. Aww. She did it. Yay. She did it. Mine are irritated that they're not getting soft food right now. I'm like, no, you gotta catch the rodents first. So yeah, the test, I had to do the trailer, so parts of the trailer, stuff like that. The guy was really nice. I was the first one in the morning, got there before he did. He's like, chillax, you're no big problem. It's not a big deal. And I was like, yeah, okay. If I fail this, I have to take it again. If I fail that, I have to pay the school $1,200 to take it again. So, no, it's nerve-wracking. But I did it. I freaking parallel parked that 34 or that 43-foot trailer. Parallel parked it first time. Yes! I did it. Aw, Debbie, thank you. The wolves are supposed to stay in Yellowstone. Yeah, they like to travel. They like to travel. What did they ask you on the trailer? So, when you're doing the trailer test, you have to, it's called the pre-inspection. Or pre-trip inspection, sorry. Pre-trip inspection. And, I started where the trailer starts. Where it's hooked to the truck. And they said start with the coupling. So that's like the apron and the fifth wheel plate that meet up, how they all hook together with a kingpin. And the kingpin is like the ball of the trailer that goes in the truck, so everything hooks together. Thanks, guys. I had nightmares about parallel parking that thing. So we did the whole coupling system, and then, like the air hoses that connect to the trailer from the truck, the electric plug that connects to the trailer from the truck, front and sides of the trailer are structurally sound, no major damage. The clearance light at the top, the cross members, the airbag system on the stub axle assembly, locking pins on the sliding tandem axles, airbags, all of the brake system, the tires inside and outside the tires, all the lug nuts, the valve stem, and then he quit. I quit at at the ABS light, and he's like, I didn't get to finish the back of the trailer. And we did light checks. You have to check your turning signals and your four-ways and stuff. You have your in-cab pre-trip inspection, which is doing all the different brake testings. And I forgot to do the it's a specific brake thing where you pull the tractor brakes. So you pull, and so you'd have to check to see if one set of brakes is working versus the other. And I totally forgot to do those. But I did the other ones, which is checking to make sure that your emergency brakes goes on, that your warning light comes on, that your service brakes are working, and all of your stuff across your dash and your windows and your mirrors and everything. And I got it all that. So reefer trailer? No, not a reefer trailer. Just a plain 43-foot just trailer. That's it. Nothing special to it whatsoever. So yeah. So we had to, what they call a offset. So you come down and you kind of go off to the side. You had to pull it forward and straight back it. And then he set it up around you so that you could do a parallel park. And I got it. Two of the guys didn't. One of them got all the maneuvers but couldn't pass the road test. I passed the road test. The guy was really nice. I don't think I should have passed it, but I did. I'm just thinking back because it's been a while, like 3 weeks, I think now. And we pulled out of there, and I already noticed that he would do hand signals. And he would tell you kind of when to turn your tractor around the corners. You just had to pay attention. And then you know, you had to call out things as you're driving through, or, you know, what speed limit you're supposed to be setting yourself at, and shifting. So I had, because we had the manual truck, so I had to pay attention to the shift, upshift, downshift, turning signals, warning lights, stuff like that. Hey, Sherry. And, yeah, so there was definitely one curb that I hit that they warned us don't hit the curb, and I hit the curb because there I don't know why, but I tried not to, because you're supposed to hug the outside. Supposed to hug the outside of that curve and make sure your rear tires are tracking. Make sure they don't hit that, and they definitely did. But I was also watching for other traffic that was coming in, because it was a corner that would come around and come straight into the traffic, and they were starting to come in. And I'm already out in, like, trying to get the nose of the truck. And it was kind of like, nyeh. But he passed me. So we're going to take it. Oh. But it worked. So there's that. That's over. And that was a very stressful 5 weeks. Very stressful 5 weeks. We made it. Barely. But we made it. Definitely had some breakdowns through that 5 weeks, because I think there was stuff. But, some people had to understand that I can't always be on. And some people had to understand that I'm still doing things behind the scenes. And some people, I don't know. But it's okay. It's okay. So I've been busy otherwise, hauling the Amish people around. I posted that I went down to Center Hall auction last week. We did that. Gatto. Dragon, I got a dragon. Gatto dragon. Right, next. What's going on with the shithole pit? Yeah, so we'll get to some of that too. I'm kind of like going through the timeline here a little bit. Let's see. So of course, in all of that mess, my instructor reached out the window and smacked a sign downtown Newark, trying to make me think I had it. That's mean. That is mean. In the midst of all that, we had to officially and formally court evict Billy out of the trailer. That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, that was great, having to deal with that, too. Thank you, Judith. Thank you. Probably would have wiped out and forgot my underwear. Yeah, maybe. So, Billy had texted, because we went through the whole court thing, you know, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to be served, and all sorts of things. So we dealt with that. Wait, this is not yours. That's Nick's. Hi, Dragon. I know, it's coming, buddy. Hang on. It's coming. Hang on. So morning of court, after being served 2 weeks ahead, he texted my husband and said, hey, can we deal with this outside of court? We said no, because we know that you're not going to follow through on your promise. Big surprise. Here you go, buddy. And, hey, Kristen. So, we said no. He didn't show up. Big surprise. Court went in our favor. Again, big surprise. And, He had till the 14th to get out. 13th, they were loading stuff up. They'd been here all day and got it all, what they thought, cleaned out. Do you not have a bowl in here, Nick? You don't. Where's your bowl? I'll go get you one. You've been really good, Nick. Nick's been getting run time in the indoor. Hang on, buddy. Here it comes. Watch out. There you go, buddy. Baron, you're going to hang out there. Nelly. Let's do Nelly's bucket. Strawberry, you ate today. I promise. Nelly's stall will get cleaned tomorrow. So, of course, they left all that stuff behind. I did a video. You guys saw that video. I said, hey, come get your shit. They never did. Sheriff came down on the 15th, cleared the trailer, and we said, hey, they have all this stuff. What if we took it to them? And she was like, I've never had anybody ask me if they could do that. And I said, well, legally you could do that, right? You could take their stuff to them. I was like, as long as I know where they are. And she was like, well, I don't see why not. You're not stealing. You're not damaging. You're not storing. No, I said, no, I'm returning their stuff. She says, yeah, you could do that. She says, off the record, I would. I was like, sweet. So, for the last 2 weeks, last week, their stuff's been sitting in my horse trailer, waiting to go away. Today, we finally had the moment to be able to get said stuff put away. Well, they got their shit today. Let me tell you, they weren't happy. Oh, wow. You okay, Maisie? So that was fun today, too. He called the cops on us and everything. I was like, whatever. Call the cops. I'm within my rights. So, we pulled up today, okay. And Dad's never been there. Dustin was with me. I couldn't get any other help. And I've been there once. Just as a drive-by. Just to kind of scope things out once. God, it was like months ago. 11 Danforth Street, Cheektowaga. Suzanne, that's where she's hiding. She formally gave that to the sheriffs. This one, and that's Nelly's. Okay. No, wrong feed. And I saw the boyfriend, Ian, sitting out there, and I went, oh boy, this is going to be a battle. You enjoyed this way too much. I am riding on such a high because of this today. It's not even funny. I got the last laugh. I already knew pulling up that this was going to be a battle with the boyfriend. Well, you can't do this. I'm returning your stuff. You're dumping garbage. I said no. I'm returning stuff. I'm not dumping anything. He was like, you didn't give them enough time to be able to get out of there. I said, dude, they've known since Christmas to get out. I said, I'm just returning things that they got left behind. You're making a lot of work for yourself that you're going to have to put it back on. And I was like, that's what you think. Yeah. He's like, stay off my property. You're not allowed to step on my property. I said, that's okay. We'll just put it right over here. Come on, Dustin. So, we offloaded those mattress, 2 couches, frames, baby toys, clothes, bags of I don't know what, toys, lamps with still price tag stickers on, the dressers, the microwave and the microwave stand, boots, Billy's barn boots or Meghan's barn boots, I don't know. Something else. Bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff. So, there it sits at the end of his driveway. We didn't block the driveway either. Did not block the driveway. So, we offloaded it. He's trying to get my dad's name. Dad tried to be nice to him and say something. What's your name, sir? What's your name? And Dad just waves and smiles and waves. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. And, yes, I did enjoy this a lot today. Thank you very much. So, ooh, that one's empty. We'll have to get a new one for the morning instead. You had your dinner! So we offloaded everything. His mother, the guy's mother, came out and was videoing us. And I was like, I don't care, whatever. Started getting in Dustin's face. Dustin got a little moody. I said, Dustin, it's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're here to do a thing and we're going to take care of it. It's not a big deal. We just kept going. I said, birds of a feather certainly flock together up here. He was like, how do you know she's in here? I said, dude, that's her car. I said, her kids were out here playing in the road because when we pulled up, Jacob was playing out there with one of his siblings. I said, come on. We all know you're the boyfriend. We're not dumb. And his mom was saying something. I don't know. I don't remember. No, Meghan never came out. Never showed her face. Billy never showed his face. Ian did all of it. I'll get you hay in a second, you guys. So, as the cops pulled up, we were already done. He was going around the truck and trailer grabbing our license plates on video and stuff. I was like, I don't care, dude, whatever. I'm not playing these games. And, so yeah. Cops showed up. Dad stopped in the road. And I hop out and I said, I'll handle this, Dad. No big deal. The short one goes to talk to Ian. I talked to the taller one. And he was like, so what's going on? I said, I'm just returning their stuff. That's all I'm doing. He was like, what? I said, she had a rental space from me. I said, we evicted them. I said, they waited until the day before their eviction date and left. I said, they had another day. And when the sheriff came down to clean through it, we asked her about their stuff. She said we could return it to them. Well, how do you know she lives here? I said, this is the address that she gave to the sheriffs as her official legal address. I said, that's her car. That's her boyfriend. I said, her kids are out here playing in the road. I know she's here. He didn't say anything. I don't think he knew what to say. I really don't think he knew what to say. I said, I'm literally just... Bjorn, what are you doing? Dude, I'm going to have to shut the door because you're going to want to go in and you don't need to be getting into any more food because you're fat enough. Hi, Maddie. What are we doing? Huh? You got your foods today. Yes. Let's go get Frank. Come on, Frank. And he's standing there trying to tell the cops, well, she took away their garbage or their dumpster privileges. No, garbage access. And I was like, dude, that's not what happened. I said, that's the story she gave you. I have it in writing. I said, that's the story she gave you. What actually happened with the whole garbage thing was that she filled, at Christmas time, we had an extra pickup done because it's Christmas. We knew there was going to be presents and stuff like that because it's Christmas time. Come on, be honest. We're going to go through a lot more because it's boxes and paper and stuff. So we had the dumpster and extra pickup. 2 weeks. We didn't even get any of our Christmas trash out there in 2 weeks. She had the dumpster filled by herself. And I was like, you're going to have to cause me to have, and she did, actually 2 extra pickups because of how much got stacked up between the barn and her. Good boy, Frank. Wrong stall, but good boy. To have to pay for an extra. And that's not cheap around here for a garbage service. At 4 yards. It's a 4-yard dumpster, okay? That's big. I don't know how she filled a 4-yard dumpster in 2 weeks by themselves. Smokey. Good boy, Frank. God, you're looking so good. Look at that. Hi, champ. What are you doing? What are you doing, champ? He's filling in so good. Huh, Frankie? Not Frankie, really, but Frank. You're looking so good, buddy. Keep eating that din-din. And, I told her, I said, if you don't pay me for this, then I'm going to have to, revoke your ability to put stuff in my dumpster because you're not going to pay for it. I did lock that door. She was like, that's fine. We were already trying to figure out something else for garbage anyway. Well, and then she started piling it in the back of her pickup truck. And then they evidently just left it sit in their house. I don't know. Nasty. That's all I got to say. So, oh, Ellen. Yeah, okay. Well, try again tomorrow and we'll see what we can do. And if it doesn't work, I have to turn the light on. If it doesn't work, let me know. And so that's what happened with the garbage thing. And so then he tried saying that, we drove all the way up here, an hour and a half from Olean, to just dump all the stuff at the end. I said, dude, I was returning their stuff. Okay? Not trying to just come up here and dump garbage. The sheriff said I could do it. They didn't like that. They really didn't like that. The sheriff said I could do it. So yeah. Yeah, we did, Pat. From here to Cheektowaga. And set it right at the end of the driveway. Because it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to them. That's where they live. So, they got it. They got free delivery service, as somebody said. It's a free moving service. Hi, big man. Mac. Sophie. Frankie, no. Oh, you're such a twerp. Eddie. Glad I shut the door because some of you guys don't need to be in here. Instead of trashing. Yeah, exactly. No thank you at all. At all. Yep, we took everything. I'll show tomorrow. No, you belong in here. Eddie, where are you? You're going back out in the pasture. Come on. Dragon, Smug, Sophie, stop teasing him. Where's Nellie? There's Banjo, Gatto, Twist. Smarty, being a twerp. And he was like, well, the no dumping sign's right there. It's on the town property because it's on the road. they didn't really seem to care. They really didn't seem to care at all. So the real good part to this whole thing ended with, what am I going to have to do? Rent a dumpster? I'll just charge it to her. And I said, dude, she still owes me for a vet bill that's not paid. He rolled his eyes. I don't think I could have seen an eye and a head roll as far as his did when I said that. Cop talks to the shorter cop that was talking to him. He pulls out his phone and starts calling somebody or something. The taller one I was talking to turns around, looks at me and says, "You're free to go." Thank you. Thank you. Ha! Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Of course I am. Next one, not that one. Nope, nope, get out of that. Yeah, so, ha 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 ha. You're free to go. Yes! Them be the words. Them be the words. Mac, Sophie. Mac, Sophie. No, 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 no. Ooh, the part that I haven't said either was, guess who else showed up while we were there today? Ian's. Hey, that's not yours. Ian's, I don't know about ex-wife, current wife, previously married. I don't know. We're going to go with ex-wife. But I don't think the formal divorce papers have been signed. She showed up to pick up the kids because they were with Dad. So she's coming to pick up the kids. She saw the whole thing and giggled through the whole thing. It was great. She was siding with us, not him. I love it. So there's that part. So that chapter has ended, finally. There's still a couple of nitpicky things we're dealing with, but nothing like having to look out there and see all that stuff. So that part is finally over. Right, Frankie? Yes. Yes, it is. The real Frankie. Not the Frank in the barn that call him Frankie, huh, buddy? Come on. You're going back to the pasture, bud. So there's that. And then Bilbo has been castrated. He has started running with people or running other animals, other horses in the indoor. We're going to start graduating him out with the mares and see how that goes. What else? There was something else we were going to chit chat about real quick too. Oh, the gravel pit. Oh, the gravel pit. You know, I don't understand how so much can happen around here in such a short period of time. But it does. I do look so good, buddy. You do look so good. I was just going to say, Susan, let's talk about the gravel pit. Yes, Jean, that's exactly part of the whole nitpicky things we're dealing with. Is that part exactly. I have not forgotten. I've not forgotten. It's still in the works. Why are you guys all hanging out over here, huh? What are we doing? Oh, there's Quartz. Okay, you're coming in. Whoa, hey, hey. We're not running me over. We're not running me over. Okay? Gatto. Good boy. Thank you for waiting. Champ has a potential adoption home. I'm excited. Hi, Maddie. Maddie's getting more work. Where did you go? Quartz. Maple. Hi, Tunk Butt. Quartz. Quartz. Right. Flashlight. Quartz. please come back here. Why are you making me chase you? Oh. Quartz, come here. You want to go in, right? Oh, keyword in. Artie, move. Artie, move. Yes, her horses are in PA. Hey! Back off! Hang on, you're okay. Go. No. And Nellie. We just need Nellie. Quartz is doing great, Danielle. I love her to death. I just have not had a moment. Nellie, come here! Had not had a moment to start really working her. Oh, the craziness. Oh, they put you out without your halter. Okay, well, let's put a rope around you to get you through. Ah, Tenant. Tucker is here. He's someplace. Tenant! Champ! Hide, you guys. Go find some grass. I know it's growing. Go, Nellie, go. Raptors. Huh, Maple. Coitsy, hey, when your mom's... Oh, Bjorn! Good thing I shut the door on you. Chunky butt. How do you even fit through the fence? All right, everybody in. Nellie. Gatto. Quartz. She's put in a lot of white this winter there, Danielle. Come here. Come show your previous mom how white you are. Look at all them spots. Look at all them spots. Actually, Quartz, go in. She's gotten so much more spots, Danielle. Look at him. Look at him. They're like showing up underneath of her winter coat that she had. Huh. Intradendence. All the white spots. Maddie actually would be more upset with Champ leaving than Maple. Maple has been hanging out with Dulce. Actually, she'll be upset when Dulce leaves too. So, cool. Alright, now I just got to do some more hay. Water's been done. Bjorn, will you knock it off? Punk? She is going to look wild. I'm so excited. I'm hoping to have her ready at least for the Ranger Bred Nationals in September, if we can have our life together by then. Because life kind of went haywire this year. Alright, let's get hay done. Water's done. Let's take a bale to the indoor. So the gravel pit. No, Reenie. She's been gaining spots. Quartz is half Arabian, remember. She's half Arabian, half Appaloosa. Really nice Appaloosa. You know, with Wapuzin, it was her stallion. Danielle could tell you more about Arabian side if she wanted to. But some really, really nice champion Arabian lines too. And she was much more black when I first brought her home than what she is now. So she's gaining her spots as the years go on. So the gravel pit issue that has popped up. Look at them spots. Hi guys. There's only 3 of you in here. Cammy, Baron, and Strawberry. So, we went to a zoning meeting what was it, second Monday. So 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It's going to get dark. I'm not turning the lights on. And yes, she'll keep gaining spots. Yep. Hi, Baron. Cammy! Okay, well, I guess we're putting hay out right here. Not where I was planning on putting it, you punk. And, so I didn't make the other board meeting or the other town zoning meeting, and didn't make some of the other, neighborhood stuff. But we went to this one. It was packed. Town zoning was there. Some of the town board members were there. Of course, the gravel pit lawyers and gravel pit owner. Town legal was there, and something else. And I was like, okay, great. We'll see how this goes. Well, then the town secretary, and you know what? I've talked about this a little bit. But, so, we talked about the issues with the water around the neighbors. We talked about the berms that they weren't going to put in tall enough. I told them how tall my berms would want to be at 40 foot to help the dust from billowing. And he wasn't very happy about all that. And I was like, I don't really care. So I kept reinforcing the whole eagle thing. You know what? The eagles live here. This is their property. They're around. As far as I remember, you can't have anything disturbing within a half mile of their territory and stuff. So, Cammy, what are you doing? It is the leopard gene is a really interesting spot gene that happens. Cammy, hello. Good girl. You're so adjusted. Yes. You've been rolling in the dirt. Ew. Rolling in the dirt. Huh, Cammy? You a good girl. So, yeah. The other day I found an eagle feather out in my yard. Of course, you can't own them legally. But the eagle feather was there, naturally dropped. So we know the eagles are around. So we've pretty much come to the fact that if the town zoning approves it, they're pretty much going to look like idiots. Because why would you want to be 500, or why would you want to be 100 foot away from a gravel pit and 25 feet away from a highway with the gravel pit? I don't think the state's going to allow that. I don't think the state's going to allow that at all. Did I get a picture? No. Yeah, well, I might have took a picture. I don't remember. Let's go back and look. But I was talking to my Amish friend. Oh. Bilbo, what's the matter, buddy? Huh? Come here, say hi. Bilbo. Buddy. Did you feel your belly? Are you tired from playing in the indoor? Huh? Are you tired? Come here, bud. Bilbo, come here, buddy. Tomorrow we can play some more. How's that sound? Huh? Bilbo. So I was talking to my Amish guy that I drove down to Center Hall and talking to him about the whole gravel pit and Eagles thing. Dude, what's the matter, huh? You okay? Do I need to check your gums? Okay, let me see. Ooh, you're really red. Alright, hang on a second. Okay, well, you're really pink. You're not really red. You're kind of warm, though. Did you get too warm? No, that's not it. You peed recently because that was wet. Gross. What if I take this out? Will that help you? Ow. Oh, this is that one I had to put in by myself that day. Ow! Well, I got it in here. Oh, I'm gonna get it out. Ooh. You got water. Let me go grab my stethoscope. I'm gonna listen to your heart and your lungs. Hang on, buddy. I'll be right back. Say hi to the fams. Be right back. Alright, let's take a listen, buddy. Hold still. Dude, I can hear your heart rate through here. Make sure that's not mine. Nope, that's definitely yours. Come here. Come here. Okay. Well, that's all good. You might be a little bit gassy up here, buddy. You're a little tender. Why are you tender, huh? Was that too much exercise today? Huh? Was it too much exercise today? Let's get a boot in you. Let's start there. I'm gonna check on you. Don't do this to me. Let's go get a boot. Oh, Bilbo. Alright, put this in now. Did you have to pick tonight of all nights? Huh? Come here, I got a cookie. This one's not laced. Oh, good boy. Okay, you still want cookies. That's a good thing. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, that's the laced one. Here, take this one too. There, good boy. Okay. Your bucket line is there, so I can watch your water intake. Yeah, he's definitely not his bright, perky self. He definitely, I don't know, I wasn't here. Tina and Nicole put him out with Nick in the indoor today. And they definitely got some run time. I'm wondering if it was too much to run time. Because Tina, he was good earlier with you guys, right? He's a little bloated back here and a little sore. I'm wondering if he played too hard. No, no fever. His heart rate's normal. He's running about 35 beats. So we got Butte. 10 o'clock. He was biting at his butt when I stepped away. Okay. Yeah, so I just got a Butte in him. Buddy, you're not supposed to do this stuff. I've got to leave at 6:30 in the morning. I can't stay. He was acting normal. Okay. I'm wondering if he played too hard, and he seemed to be a little warm. You know, he's... I don't have anything more, buddy. I didn't bring anything. I opened his window. So I'm wondering if he got too warm and too much. So we'll check on him in an hour, I think. Yeah, I'll watch the replay. Hey, buddy. And if you're not better by 11, I'll call Colleen. Tail swishing. Yeah, that's what I wondered. Not allowed to do this to me. You're the bestest donkey in the whole world, and if I lose you, I ain't getting another one. Nope, that's it. We're done. No more donkeys. Bilbo's the only one. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Hmm? Yeah. He was gelded the beginning of May. It's been almost a month. Yeah, almost a month he's been gelded. So he shouldn't have broken or ripped anything open and stuff, so. I know, Tina, I'll keep you posted. Yeah, so I don't think he broke anything open. I felt his scrotum. It's not warm. It's not swollen or anything like that down there. I just think maybe if he played too hard, he got too warm. Not drinking enough. Not drinking enough. So I gave him a tab of Butte, and we'll see if that helps. I know, buddy. Yeah. Oh, buddy. I don't think he got kicked. No. No, it's just him and Nick. And I know Tina and Nicole were watching them, so I just wonder if he played too hard. buddy. Hi. What are you doing? Maybe I should put you down in the gated stall so I can keep a better eye on you. Let's move you to the gated stall. You have more airflow that way too. How about that? That's it. I think he's warm. I really think he got too warm today. And he's not fully shed his coat yet. We're still having to shed him out, brush him out. So I think you got too warm today, buddy. Let's go move you down to the other stall. And then we'll move your bucket so I can keep an eye on it. Stand up. You've been so good this whole freaking time. You know that? You know, there's a little bit of poop in here, but that's not bad. We only feed them in here. We don't actually try to keep anybody in here anymore, but with him acting like that, I want to be able to and get him out. I think that might help. Let's get a lead rope. Take him in the house. No. No, thank you. I know. I'll get you guys hay in a bit. I need to deal with this first. I want to see the butte kick in first. Hey, buddy. Come here. Let's go put you down in a stall that's got a little bit more airflow. Come on. Good boy. You're such a good donkey. Nope, just kidding. We're going in here. Come here. You're so good. You know that? You're such a good boy. All right. 4 gallons. Does that help cool you off a little bit, maybe? All right, let me finish haying everybody else, buddy. What? You're so handsome. You're just so handsome. Dude, don't do this to me. You hear me? Don't eat the straw. Alright, we'll go get you some. Be right back. We'll go get you some. Yeah, I wonder if he overheat himself. I'll force you to drink, Lolo. because either one, you're not outside, or two, you can't get out of your door. That's why. At least you're not rolling. Here, you get one plate. We're going to start out with that. All right, Mac, you have any? Back. Thank you. Sophie, you need some. Okay, eating's a good sign, buddy. Good job. Sophie. You've got hay. Hi. Bilbo. Okay, well you keep eating, okay? I'm okay with eat. Eat's fine. Not much poop in here, and I know the difference. So let's go with that first. There's a pitchfork. Quartz, you have some. You don't need to rip it out of the way. You have some. Alright, so you gotta watch your output. So you make sure you're pooping. Don't glare at me. Not as well as glare at me. What's the matter? Hmm? I know with colic horses, you're not normally supposed to let them eat anything. I'm not convinced it's colic. I'm not convinced it's colic. So, but colic can be caused by many things. You may just not feel good. How about it? Yeah, he will paw through his hay. He will paw through his hay. Eat. Drink. Something. You can't do this, okay? Alright, well, let's see. We'll come back out and check on you in 45 minutes. How's that sound? You're not very dusty, so check that for rolling. Okay. Bilbo. I love you. You know that, right? Now I gotta call Colleen and say, hey, heads up. Bilbo. Buddy. Buddy. So, before he got his hay, he was pawing. Okay. Alright. See, he's not fully shedded out. He's starting to. Like, you can see his shoulder cross. But he still has a lot of, like, hair left. I think he's warm. So, you won't stand with your feet in buckets, but I'm gonna go get some towels, I think. Go get some towels, wet them down, drape them on you. How's that sound? That's what I'm hoping it's just overdoing it, getting too hot, not drinking enough. Bilbo. I'm gonna go check my stock, see if I've got any electrolyte paste left. Huh, buddy. If not, I have it in powder form. I can force it to you if I have to. I don't know if it's colicky. He definitely is not feeling well. Don't know. I don't know. So, can I shave him? I don't have clippers to do it. She killed our blades. Because she was like, oh, clippers! When we had a pair donated I need to find new blades because she killed the blades on them. That actually, I can't say if she walked off with those or not. I'm going to have to look. I totally forgot about those. Because I know we had a pair donated to us. Sore versus colicky, yeah. I don't know. So I'm gonna go get some towels from the house, soak them in cold water, bring them out to him, drape him on him. He's not gonna like a hose because we've never washed him, so I don't really want to fight with him and aggravate the stress on that part of it. He's got Butte on board. And call Colleen, see what she has to say. And go from there. So. Yeah. Buddy. I love you. Yes, I do. Don't say such things. Do you feel good? That's when you're supposed to shake your head. You know that, right? Thank you. Yeah, he likes people being around. So, all right. Well, this wasn't supposed to be a sad one. This wasn't supposed to be a sad life, huh, buddy? No, it was a good life because we ended on a good note today with everything else. I got the last laugh. Ha ha ha. Huh, buddy? I got the last laugh. So, all right, you guys. Hey, I'm gonna clock off here, finish taking care of this man, and see if we can get him feel better before I have to go to bed. I have to get up and drive the Amish. I have to leave here by like 6 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, I have another early morning. So, let's go get some wet towels for you. That's a good idea. So, I'll keep you all posted. For sure. Huh, buddy? We'll keep them posted. Let's go get some towels. So. Well, I know these guys, Renee. I definitely know. Because, like, I pay attention to them. I definitely know when they're not right. And I know when they're good. And I know when something's off. And he's off. Huh, bud? All right, I'll keep you all posted. I'm going to go get some wet towels for him and give my vet heads up and go from there. So I'll keep you updated. Don't worry, for sure. So, all right, buds. Hey, thanks, guys. Sorry for a sad ending. Like, part of having horses, isn't it?